Welcome back, folks, again. Um, if in case you're wondering, Cody, Lark are supposed to be coming in later. Trying to get some clarification from our guest tonight. Um, so we'll see. But for right now, it's just me. So welcome everybody. Let's see. And yes, we'll definitely get a look at the catalog too for a second time. Let me get my my trains going. Devon McKenzie, how's it going? That's not good. Yeah, I need to get some batteries. Give me 1 second. I gotta get some batteries real quick. Yeah, just give me 1 second. Let me mute this. Okay, I'm back. All right. How's this? Trying to think. Are you talking about the? Wait, Dan. You find what you're looking at. I am unfamiliar, unfortunately. Um, enlighten me, please. But good to see you, Rich. All right, let's get this fixed up. Or batteries replaced. Okay. There we go. go. All right. What do you guys say? No, James, I own absolutely no trains at all. Not one. This is just someone else's house, actually. Yes, I do own a lot. Glad you noticed, James. Yeah, I got the Empire Builder running right now. But yeah, right now I have what's it? The Lionel, or the new Lionel Empire Builder set, a ABBA set of Legacy Great Northern F units. Then what else? Oh yeah, and then of course the 21-inch cars for it. What's this? Oh, there we go. Now it's focusing. And then that's not supposed to happen. I think we got to fix that real quick. Okay, I see. Okay, I got to find the rubber bands. Take this car off for now. But yeah, right now on the outside, I'm running the Empire Builder, the Lionel Empire Builder. Inside, I've got a Proto 2 Great Northern R2 class. I think it's a 284, if I'm not mistaken. And then on the inside, I've got the Sioux Line 460 on the inner loop. I'll get that extra car fixed up soon. There you go. Let's see. They didn't. So, in case you're wondering, Carl, the Abraham Lincoln one, it's actually it's a Mac, not an Ace, so that's why it wasn't in there. But we'll probably see it sometime soon, I'm sure. We'll see. Let's see. The name of the observation car, I can tell you in just a moment when it comes back around. Coral Kali or Coral Cali? Um, I think the coral coolie or cowley. I don't know how to pronounce that one. So, well, that's a good one. I think coolest accessory building vehicles. So at least for me is that like, well, I do have, me and my dad have like a bunch of like buildings and cars. All of them are cool, but it's like, how would I try to think of the best one I can think of? Hmm. I'm just looking around to see which one pops out. There's a lot. There is a lot. Um, I guess the first one that pops to mind is probably the uh, what you call it, the roundhouse or the sheds for it. It's blurring. Camera keeps blurring for some reason. That's weird. But yeah, I mean, I would say the roundhouse, at least for buildings, vehicles. There's too many to really pick between. Um, so hopefully that kind of answers the question, sort of. So, let's see. Am I getting that trippy observation car? I'm actually kind of tempted. I'm tempted. Let's see. If you're talking about like the set that's in the catalog, I'm curious as to how that's going to turn out. I think it's like a set of 6 or 7 cars that are in the catalog for Great Northern, at least the 64-inch passenger cars. So let's see. Do I have any Menard structures? I don't think I do, actually. No. Definitely a bunch of Woodland Scenics ones, but Menards, no. As far as I remember. Let's see. Yep, that's the R2 you're seeing, or the Great Northern R2 you're seeing. But James, it's kind of a fun car. It's one of those things where it's like, it's so wild that I'm like, I kind of want to buy it. I don't know. I'm kind of considering it. It would be kind of a fun car. Hey, Lark, good to see you. Think you'll be on sometime later. Just give me a heads up. Let's see. So he's helped. I think he's like doing something real quick. Um, though it sounded like he's still going to try to make it on. So, and yes, he does remember the Alamo. Let's see. I think I'm gonna pop open a drink. Let's see. So it's cold enough. Oops. Sleeves Rail, how's it going? Good to see you. But in case you're wondering, what I'm starting with today is Kugel original. Um, in case you're wondering how I got this, as far as I know, if you can only get this particular kind from Wisconsin. What else? And me and my dad went up to see the 261 this past weekend. And while we were going up there, we stopped at the Kugel Brewery. And that was pretty cool to see. So, but if I remember, this one tasted pretty good. Yeah, that's good. So, Rich, that is rough. 16-hour shift. Huh. I'm trying to decipher what you're trying to say. Man, what kind of tribute? Do you know Christmas was Halloween trains? Oh, if you're talking about like which ones we own, we actually don't own any, at least right now. But yeah, we do not own any, unfortunately. Let's see. Uh, I guess you could consider it, but then again, I'm everybody and the brother probably does it. So as far as I'm aware of, Keith, I think they'll still have the wired tether. If that answers your question. Yes, I know that reference. I think. Let's see. Put that up a little bit. Wait, the best Oh yeah, I really like that Halloween one too. Hopefully, someone in the club gets it, but we'll see. Let's see. Uh, yeah, Isaac, I haven't really touched that. Uh, really, so really the same information I gave you is basically just what it is right now. I got to get in contact with the dude that made it, but I'll give you a heads up when that happens. Let's see. Oh yeah, I mean the E6 Atlantics in particular. Um, it actually did a race with I think a plane or number 460 did a race with I think it was a plane if I remember. I think the train got up to speeds to like 117 miles an hour. The train got up to, so they're pretty fast. So let's see. Appreciate it. Awesome. Appreciate it. I'm putting this into the third of Mercury, which is oh awesome. Yeah, that'll be a nice sound set to put in that locomotive. Let's see. Hopefully around 9 things get rolling. We'll see. Um, Jacob Wilkins. Yes, I did see the big boy, and I did pre-order a big boy from the Lionel catalog too. Um, what was that actually I chased the big boy from in Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. That was awesome to do. Um, so, but yeah, that was a cool thing to do. Three Spikes Railroad, how's it going? Let's see. Oh, nice. Yeah. What was that? My buddy Adam. He actually got his hat signed by Ed Dickens as well. So that's pretty cool too. But I'm curious. Would you get signed from him? Oh, that's kind of cool actually. It's like one of those little comes with like a small uh kind of like note style. Well, not note style, but it's about like that big, that wide ish. I could be wrong, but I'm just kind of um, roughly picturing what it might look like. But no, that's pretty cool though. Okay, so my My rough estimate was about right. Yeah, that is kind of the size. Nice. Cool. Good stuff. I should do is I'm trying to think if I can get the tripod real quick. Trying to think what trying to think of something to talk about right now. One second, guys. Let me get the tripod real quick so I can set up a train cam for you guys. One moment. Okay, I'm back. Just gotta get this all set up. All right. So, update. So, Dylan from High Roller will be coming on within the next few minutes. If he had like something like pop up real quick, but yeah, we'll hopefully we'll get going by then. So. All right. Let's get the train cam going. How about that? Just gotta put that up. All right. I think we got that all set. Okay. All right, here we go. There we go. Okay. So that's all set. Alrighty. Oh no, it's just it needs just a rubber band to hold the coupler shut. What's that? No, it's just the thumbtack keeps coming off. Here. My dad's fixing trains while we're streaming, in case you're wondering. Oh, there he is. Hey, Dylan.
What's up, guys?
Not much. I had a feeling something happened.
It did. It did. It's one of those days at work. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, so I thought it was like a time change issue, because I had that issue with Cody where it's like I didn't specify EST or Pacific time, but I figured since we were both East Coast, you probably would know. But
yeah, no, I'm a Virginia guy. So
okay. Well, glad you can make it.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, sorry, everybody. I suck. My bad.
No, that's okay. But yeah, we'll kind of look at the catalog in probably a couple minutes.
Yeah, let's do it.
But how are you doing?
I'm good, man. This thing turn. How does it get the screen like this?
So say you.
That's not
It
any
should
better.
be able to automatically turn somewhere, but
Hmm.
well, I guess are you using your phone or?
Yeah.
Trying to think. I was gonna say, do you have it vertical or horizontal right now?
I'm checking. We might have to live with it, but I'm checking.
Yeah.
That's no better.
Oh,
Yeah, I think the last time I was on Zach's thing, it did this too. I don't know why it's coming up like this.
did you try like leaving and then coming back?
I can. Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, let's give that a shot. All right, but let's see. No. Let's see. I think he might be restarting his phone, I'm guessing. Caleb Easter, how's it going? Oh, there we go. We got to get you back on at some point. Maybe in September if you're available. But in case you're wondering, guys, I think Dylan right now is just, I think he's either restarting his phone or something came up in between. I'm not sure. Sounds good. I'll send you some dates. Hey, Lark.
What's going on, Dan?
Not much. I think Dylan right now is restarting his phone he literally just came back as soon as he came in.
Hey,
Yay!
Looks like you fixed that.
that's much
Perfect
better.
timing, actually.
Much better.
Oh yeah. I was like, I thought you restarted your phone, so that's okay.
Yeah, no, I had to play with the settings for a minute. It took. I'm phone illiterate, so.
No worries.
See, you got the memo for having hats and beards tonight.
Yeah, par for the course.
Absolutely.
So, do you guys want to just peek at the catalog right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let me pull it up real quick.
Man, I'll tell you what. I never thought in a million years I would ever see Jay reviewing another competitor's catalog, but last night.
That's like, yeah. I thought that was just a curveball.
What a time to be alive.
Oh yeah.
But I'll be honest, of all the live streams last night, at least in that time frame, not including yours, Dan, since yours was earlier, that was by far the funniest and most entertaining one to watch. I loved what Jeremiah said. It looks ridiculous, looks absurd, but you know what? I'm going to buy it anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremiah don't care, man. He'll buy anything.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. That guy has kind of taken the hot community by storm, and I love him. He's awesome.
Oh yeah. So Dylan, in case you're wondering, yes, I will be ordering that engine on the cover.
Well, it's funny. I already ordered that engine on the cover, but not from Lionel. I've got an Atlas one coming. So.
Oh, okay. You're a Reading and Northern guy, or you just like the paint scheme?
No, I just love that paint. Well, I'm a low-key Reading and Northern guy because I actually did order the T1, the 2102, but that's just because that's one of my favorite steam engines. But yeah, I guess I'm a low-key Reading and Northern guy.
Did you get the cars that Grisposki's did?
No, I have not. I saw the order form, and I don't know. I got so many other things right now, and I got a ridiculous amount of third rail pre-orders. So I don't know. We'll see.
Fair. Well, you never know. You might be able to swing it. But
I'm gonna wait till they
but
come in. Maybe they'll have an extra set, and then I'll have to buy them.
oh yeah, but in case you're wondering, for the T1s, at least for the 2102, it'll have the actual whistles and bell for that locomotive, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, they've always had a pretty good rating. What is it, the 6 chime? But it'd be sweet if it had Hooter in there. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I think they recorded the Hooter as well.
yeah.
That's just based on the info
For me, that's the make or break for a T1. Is if you don't have that Hooter whistle, I have no desire to buy it.
Oh yeah, and they recorded the bell too.
Oh, that's good. That'll be a good model. I'm really excited about that. I mean, I love that engine. It's the first time they've done it in the the more modern paint scheme, so it'd be cool to see.
Oh my gosh, I used to have one of the when it was still Blue Mountain and Reading. I had one of the early documents of that railroad, and I used to call it the opera singer because I always thought it was just basically a screaming whistle. And when you think about it, it really is.
You're talking about the Reading Hooter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I will tell you this. That one is probably much louder than an NW Hooter by far.
Oh yeah.
Well, we haven't. It's been a long time since somebody's blown an NW Hooter at 300 psi. If you put that thing on a, if the A ever gets fired back up, or even if something with 300 psi, you blow it like that, it'll give you a different perspective on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, speaking of the Class A's, from what I remember, they have all the parts for it somewhere on the premises of VMT, I think.
But I'm a volunteer at VMT, so I'm not going to give you a whole lot, but I'll give you this. There's still a lot of parts that are needed. Yeah, I mean, yes, we have a lot of parts for that engine, but there's also a lot that would be needed. I mean, that engine is it's very plausible that it could be restored. It's just a time and money situation.
Yeah, the money thing.
I would figure
it has to be at least almost double what the J costs just because it's a mallet.
It's got its own challenges, I guess is the best word to put it at. But yeah, I mean, 100% that engine could be restored.
Yeah.
I mean, well, not to mention Bucky and Branch is, I mean, at least from what it seems to me is like it seems that the 611 now has a place to run for the most part.
We've got
the partnership continues, but
we've got a great relationship with those guys, and that's only grown over the years. So I would safely say, 611's got a place to run. The hardest thing that we're dealing with now is getting across the class ones, but
that's I think that's always usually the hardest part. Yeah,
I think
every steam organization is struggling with that. So
I've got a feeling we're going to see 614 also on that line too once she's up and ready to go. Just because she would be on home rails, and logistically it would make sense because that line was built for those kinds of trains.
Yeah, 100%. I could see 614. I mean, those guys got a long way to go in that restoration, but they're making pretty good progress in it, and I think that's another deal. As long as the money keeps flowing, you'll see things happen pretty quickly. I mean, I'd say this: steam preservation moves at the speed of money. So,
yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think. So for the 614 project, that entire project is actually all paid for. Believe it or not.
Don't believe everything you hear online. I'm gonna leave it at
that. Okay. All right. Well, anywho, well, I mean, there's the Lenny's, so we'll
proud nominee for 2025.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, that's sharp. I mean, I'll tell you, if they get the color right, I mean, that's the only thing that scares me on that is you know how Lionel is the blues and reds.
So what I've heard, I actually talked to Jeremiah about this. We were having a conversation about like the paint with O-Gauge. And from what he shared with me is that Lionel and Sunset actually share a factory together, specifically when it comes to stuff like this. So that's crazy. If that information is 100% accurate, that's crazy to think, because it almost sounds like as if it sounds like the color issue is with Lionel and not so much the factory.
It is. I mean, I'm not a manufacturer, but I can almost guarantee it's not the factories. It's Lionel doesn't keep paint chips. Like
that's always been a Lionel thing. Like you can go back decades and decades ago, and they've always had problems with colors. I mean, Commodore Vanderbilt was probably the best example.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at the Penske engines. I mean, it seems like every release, it's a different shade of Brunswick green.
Yeah. I mean, at least with the Brunswick green, they actually got it pretty good now. A lot better.
Yeah. But, everybody fusses about that. And, of course, I'm not a Penske guy, but I've got one of the Swinging Bell H10s, and everybody talks about how bad that color is, and I think it's a good-looking engine, but,
Oh, yeah. I mean, the engine itself is fine. It's just the color just looks really bad. To me, at least. But I'm a Penske guy.
Right, yeah.
But one thing I wanted to clarify, Dylan, is that at least from what I heard, that 614 project was all, paid for. But you never really know.
Well, the problem is when you dig into things and you get a quote for one price, and then there's the real price. So those guys are okay. I mean, from my understanding, those guys are okay on money. But
they've got Jason Johnson on. They had Jason Johnson on that team. That guy knows this stuff.
Jason's a good guy.
I still remember when he was the mastermind behind the Train Festival series. And I thought that was an excellent at the time. It's just unfortunately, just financially, he couldn't keep doing it, which is a shame.
You're talking about the Train Fest, like
the one they had in
2011.
Yeah,
I absolutely love those. Trying to think, if I recall correctly, I think with the 09 one specifically, I could have sworn there was some sort of scandal happened where someone took like all the proceedings that were done like from the excursions, they took like a decent chunk of the cash or something.
Well,
I don't know if that's verifiable, but
I know 1225 had a major mechanical issue right before its excursion. So 765 had to do a lot more work that week.
Oh yeah.
They had some superheater issues.
Yeah. And
I need to figure out how to get both of these.
Yeah, those are sharp.
I like the top one better. I just feel like as if that red and that white and dark blue just fit so perfectly on there. It's almost like a little bit of a nod to the bicentennial kind of color schemes.
Oh yeah.
I do think it's ironic that Canada's doing, a Canadian company's doing, US 250 birthday engines, but whatever.
I mean, the reason why is really just because of, at least for CPKC, they bought an American railroad, so now they are pretty much involved in the mix.
You've got
CN has a bunch of like
Wisconsin Central,
subsidiaries.
Illinois Central, EJ&E, Bessemer Lake Erie.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, that's fair. Which I'll be honest, it's at least out of the two, I would say the Canadian National ones are probably the better one, but that's just me.
They both look good though. The highlight for me on that page is that caboose at the bottom. The shocker is the price tag on it.
Yeah. So one of the things I was kind of sorry, go ahead.
No, it baffles my mind of how damn expensive the freight cars and the passenger cars get with each catalog. It just seems like as if they get more and more absurd with each passing catalog. I understand the price of the locomotives just because you're getting a lot out of it, and some of the stuff you're getting even more features now than you did a couple of years ago. The passenger cars, why pay for them when you can go Atlas and get like a better one for like half the price?
Yeah, passenger cars and the cabooses. The cabooses, I can't even fathom why that caboose is. What is it? $150, $149, $159? Is it $180?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Right there. Now you'll probably be able to get.
I'll put it to you like this: I've purchased brass cabooses cheaper than 180 than that one right there.
Well, just rolling stock, it's so much more readily available than locomotives. So, I mean, why bother when you have so many in the secondhand market that you can pick off?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, but the problem is like that one in particular, like, obviously that's a new scheme, and, obviously I'm going to have 2102, so I need that caboose. But man, $180 is a tough stretch.
Anyways,
in case you're wondering, yes, I'm getting the caboose too, or at least I plan to as well. Yeah. I'll buy it so you don't have to.
I'll keep my mouth going because I know we're the catalog.
But lots of good stuff in here.
Yep.
So I'll start with this. I love this. I just want to figure out how to get all three of them in some way.
This feels like a love letter to the Santa Fe's 76 paint scheme. This almost feels like as if like an upgraded version of it, because the colors look, it almost reminds me of the 76 Santa Fe's paint scheme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. It reminds me of like Santa Fe and then kind of Burlington Northern kind of vibes as well. Little, I mean, to be fair, it is BNSF, so it's kind of in the name. But no, I absolutely love these. I need to figure out a way to get all three of them, right? So I have my semi-centennial ES44s and my Reading Northern SD40-2 now. So
in my opinion, this is my favorite paint scheme out there. At least for the 250th Canadian National second. Although I really wish that CSX would have gone with with the third paint scheme that they were looking to do. I don't know if you had heard, but they were supposedly going to make a third unit that was basically a modern version of what the Seaboard Coastline did in 76.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But that's a cool one.
The winner for me is actually on the other page. Now, regardless of politics, you can't argue that Joker on the bottom is tough. That's a good looking engine.
Yeah.
I
don't care what.
So I mean, at least from my personal opinion, I personally don't like the design. I think there could have been a little more done to it. Not in terms of political reasons. It's more so just because I think they could have done better on the design overall. But
you feel like that they put more effort into this one than their actual 1776 one.
Yeah, that is.
Oh
fair.
yeah, they put no effort into that 1776. But this thing, I'm on the other spectrum of I like things simple. Simple is good sometimes, and I think that's the case for this. It was simple, it's clean. Yeah. It's something about a white locomotive that does it for me. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And the other word I also called this locomotive the please let us merge locomotive.
Yeah.
Which so okay, you want to know what the ironic thing is that when 4014 was on its East Coast tour, and then BNSF had their Freedom train going on, the president actually rode that train, but for some reason, he didn't go on the big boy. So I'm like, now what does that tell you? So I don't know. That's just kind of a weird thing I noticed, but yeah. So that's
and that's an ET44, so that's got the good sounds in it. That'd be a nice piece there.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now that was smart on Lionel to do brand new sounds on the ET44s. If they can bring those over to the ES44s, they'll sell. They'll absolutely.
Oh
yeah. But then they're going to raise the price. You notice these are the ESs are $850 and these are $900.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a $50 difference.
44s, I think, don't they have more features than the ES44s? Specifically with the lighting.
That I don't know actually. I have both of them. I could probably look at later, but anywho, before the comment section gets a little too wild on the other locomotive we were looking at, why don't we look at this one? I suppose. So for me personally, it's a weird. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's just there, sort of kind of opinion. I don't know. I guess they are. It's a weird one for me. It's a weird one. But yeah, it's still not horrible. Not horrible. But yeah. So and then we got a $45 flagpole. 250 flagpole. That's kind of cool.
Animated?
Here I'm catching up on comments. Caleb, yes, the Stoker that is in 611 is the one out of 1218. We did a switcheroo on those. And Right now, yes, 611 is still with the Buckingham branch, but I wouldn't call it stuck there. It's there by choice.
Yeah, well, there by choice. Wait a minute. Well, actually, no. We'll leave that for VMT and 611 to give that surprise if there's any.
Well, there is no surprise. It's just there. It's just there. I'll leave it at that.
Okay, all right. But trying to think. So me and Jeremiah were talking about this caboose, and it looks cool, but it kind of looks like they didn't finish it in time, like you said, and they just put it out there saying, "Oh, they'll buy it," sort of thing. So, but how much is this caboose? It is
180.
I mean,
that is
it
crazy.
could be worse, but
no, it's bad.
It will be worse if Lionel hears that they'll raise another $20 just for you.
Yeah, watch, you'll get $200 per caboose.
Give it a year and a half.
No
that
sounds.
might be reality.
But so there's that. Anywho, I love all of these.
Yes.
But more specifically, I love these just a little more.
Yes, those two. I'm going to order them. I don't know if those are going to be a Lionel or an MTH purchase because obviously they're both offering them. But those two ESs, yeah, those are my favorite. I'm definitely getting both of those.
Like, I think if I were to get two of them, if I was seriously considering it, I'd either get the 250 one or the one with the horse at the bottom.
Definitely, those are my favorite as well. I do, but then again, I do like the Eagle, the ST70, and the Lady Liberty. I'm a little concerned about Lionel's coloring on the Lady Liberty. She's looking a little too blue.
Yeah,
you know
I mean,
just in the rendering.
Yeah, so the blue one, I don't know how it's going to turn out. I mean, quite frankly, I don't know how any of these are going to turn out in terms of a color standpoint. For me personally, the one I'm kind of more concerned about is the Liberty Bell one, just because it almost looks a little bright. I don't know. Well, that might just be me, but.
Well, no, it's not just you. I feel that way about that and the blue underneath those. Both of those look very bright. Now, I will tell you this: both of all the SD70s are Lionel's renderings, but the ESs on the other side, they just copy and pasted from Norfolk Southern because obviously the real ones haven't been painted.
Right.
So those ones literally. That's why the horse is backwards, because when Norfolk Southern made the rendering, the engine was facing the other direction. So Lionel just flipped it, but didn't flip the horse.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm sure it'll be corrected by the time the model comes out, but I mean, probably I don't know, in terms of like American, 250 units, this is probably my second favorite, the NS ones. But I love all these. I don't think you could really go wrong with either or in terms of like how they look.
Yeah, those are great. I think NS definitely did a great job with these. Not overdone. I think they look good.
Oh yeah. So who wants to talk more about big boys? But so now I will say I'm in the opinion of it would have been really cool if UP just decided, hey, let's just do full AFT like on the big boy. I feel like that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, like here's I don't hate this paint scheme. Like, I mean, I'm not a fantasy engine guy by any means. But I don't hate this paint scheme. I think it looks good on the big boy. I mean, if I had indisposable money, I would consider ordering this. I think it's pretty good looking.
Oh yeah. So there's one criticism I have with Lionel. Stop using the veranda tenders. They don't match at all with the real UP ones. Just go back to the old style. Just saying.
Yep.
Oh look, and it's $550.
But it's got sounds in it. Ooh.
Ooh. I'll be quite honest, Dylan. I really don't think you need the sounds for these, to be honest. It's kind of like, it's one of those things where like it's kind of cool, but like I personally don't really run sounds in the ones I have, so it's air. to me, it's not worth the extra price.
Yeah. I mean, I get what they're trying to do. Yeah, I see your point on that. I mean, I will say this: I've been waiting for Lionel to do these because they've done so much big N&W steam in the last couple catalogs, and they have the tooling for the N&W water cans. Why don't they do those with sounds in it? I would be the sucker that would probably buy 2 of them.
They haven't done that in what, almost 20 years?
Yeah, they haven't made them since since TMCC Class A days.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that surprised me is when they did the Class A and even the 611, they didn't pop that open. So I'm like, the only thing I could think of as to why they might not have pulled out is because they lost the tooling somehow.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It could be, but I think if they ever did them and brought them back with sounds in it, that'd be a seller.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So this one's kind of interesting.
I like it.
Terrible. That is terrible.
got a vast opinions here, but I mean, I will say this.
How much you want to bet they're going to mess up the blue, Dylan?
Oh Jesus!
Oh, I give up. If it's not black, I just give up at this point.
Well, Dylan, it might get to the point where they might actually mess up black too.
They actually happened with some hoppers that PGH got.
Yeah, I saw that Eric, when he got his King Cole set, I noticed some of his hoppers were I thought they were factory weathered, but no, they just messed the color up. Some of them were lighter color black than the other, if that makes any sense.
That is odd, to say the least. But yeah, I do kind of like this. The one thing I'm assuming the trucks and the domes are gold. I'm assuming, so hopefully that turns out pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They tooled up some new.
I think the cars look good looking.
Oh yeah, the cars I do like, and I don't know. Me and my dad. So not this car specifically, but I think me and my dad are probably going to get the Strasbourg variation of the 64-inch wood-sided diner, the Strasbourg ones.
Yep.
But still neat, cool tooling that they did.
Yeah, they're beautiful cars. I'm not going. And that white one. Look at that. That is sick.
Oh yeah. I mean that's that's that type of car where it's boom right in your face sort of deal. It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, that's a good looking train. I mean, those 64-foot cars are just gorgeous. I mean, regardless if they're from Lionel or MTH or whatever, they're all nice looking cars.
Oh yeah, I mean, so if I were to put a bet on it, I think this will sell pretty well. As to how well it'll sell, I have no idea, but still a good looking set. Yes, the original Burlington Northern 1776. If only I still had BN.
Yeah, see, that's clean. Not overdone, not gaudy. That's just a clean design right there.
You think Sleet is gonna get it, Dylan?
He should.
Yeah.
He must.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think this is the only thing Cody's probably gonna get. Is just the WP trailer.
Yeah, only $109 for 2 plastic trailers.
Bro, he's winning.
Hey, Dan. So little Western Pacific. I guess that's how Lionel feels about them.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's they thought so much about that they did put in the catalog at all. But yeah, so Dylan, I should explain. There's a little running joke with Cody's because he's such a huge Western Pacific guy. We almost constantly just kind of
poke the bear
the bear at him.
Nice.
It always makes it entertaining.
Well, mostly me, because I have to make at least one running joke with them.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk more about these later, but I can tell you now, this is one of the most exciting things in the catalog for me. I'm really excited about how these GP18s are going to look.
Yeah, I mean,
this is new tooling, isn't it? Or is this basically?
As far as I know, yes.
No, I did some research today because I was like, man, is that an old MTH thing? But MTH has never done GP18, so this is an all new tooling.
Nah, the only thing I'm wondering is, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna take a guess, as they probably used the mold of the GP20 tooling and modified it, or it's just a complete ground up.
Hopefully, it's better detailing because the Lionel Legacy GP20s are ex-MTH Rail King ones.
Yeah,
yeah.
I would say I hope not, because that's kind of why I'm excited to see how these look, because I'm not a fan of Legacy Jeep 20s. I mean, the detail is not that great, and that gap between the chassis and the trucks just drives me up a wall.
Yeah, I mean, from at least how it looks, I think it's different from it in terms of like how it kind of looks and how it's probably going to be built. So, but you know, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I'm excited. Man.
Let's see. All right. Oh, I love this. I absolutely love this. Milwaukee Road.
That is terrible.
It's terrible.
It's based off of Milwaukee Road's bicentennial scheme.
Yeah, they should be ashamed of themselves.
Well, this is gonna be a fun night. But what was it? I mean, now, so at least for me personally, I actually really like this in particular, just because it's like, yeah, it's a what if, but it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of cool looking. I like it. It's fun, sort of deal. Like the design for me for this is actually not too bad. The only thing I would almost kind of prefer is if instead of like a graphite, they would do like a blue or a white at the front of that.
Or just do what Eric's doing and give it a red front.
Yeah, could do that too.
See, Carl Miles is a smart guy. He knows that thing is garbage.
Like I said, this is going to be an interesting stream. Let's put it that way. Now, like, I mean, I like all trains, so I just kind of go with what catches my eye. So, I keep messing up my my thing. I'll just go with this. So, some Lion Chief 250. I'm kind of waiting for Lionel to do this in a new tooling if they do a GP30 tooling at some point. The
Legacy.
Yeah, and of course the Grunk or the Grand Trunk. The issue I see, at least with Lionel in particular, is Grand Trunk Blue is kind of a tricky one to kind of narrow down. So I'll definitely probably have to try to help them on that one. But that should turn out pretty good, hopefully. Close those out real quick, and then open that back up. So now I'm just waiting for Lionel to do GP38s and Legacy so they can do this, and I can buy that the second it's up, you know. So Dylan, I think you should get that too when that happens. So you can pair it up with.
If they did it in Legacy, yeah, I'd be about it.
Lark, you got anything to say about that?
No, but
fair.
But I did want to make a comment about the last engine on this page, the Mikado, the Junior Mikado. Yes. So nobody has said this in their live streams or videos on this, but they've dropped the price on the Lion Chief 2.0s, Mikados.
See, I didn't look into that part, but they probably did. There's actually a couple products that they did drop some of the price.
$50 drop off from the last catalog they were in.
Yeah.
So
probably because they didn't sell very many of them.
I mean, it may not be that much of a drop, but it's nice to at least see a Lionel engine dropping price instead of continuing to rise.
Right.
Can we send that to the passenger car department, please?
Amen to that, brother. Amen.
There we go. Let's So let me close a couple.
You want to fast forward and just go to the engines next, just since.
Yeah. Just gotta. Okay.
Carl,
there we
my
go.
actual name is Dylan. For those that don't know, I go by High Roller from since I was a kid.
These cars
A
are cool.
nickname that just stuck. But yeah,
Big boys.
big.
In case you're wondering, I did order the tour version. I thought of getting this one, but I'm like,
You mean
I
the
kind of
one
want to go for some different.
10,000 variants in this catalog? Or at least
Wait, what's
this,
that?
You
Oh
mean
yeah,
the 10,000 variants this year?
yeah. Oh well, so the one thing I'm kind of curious about is if that trend is just gonna keep going and like it's somehow just open like Pandora's box, as in, oh, we can do this much. Okay, let's go larger with more products.
Well, I'm sure Lionel will be very grateful that you ordered one of their catalog versions.
Oh yeah,
They'll send you a thank you card.
yeah.
Whoa! I didn't know big boys were also known as GP40-2s.
Yeah. So me and Cody and Jeremiah were like, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. So Dylan, I think if these are GP40-2s, these are pretty large. I would say so.
Well, I'm gonna give them a pass. I'm gonna give them a little pass on this. Shit happens, but I will say this: unpopular opinion, I would rather see more GP40-2s.
That's
Amen.
fair. I mean,
I was actually kind of expecting them to do another release of those in this book, and they didn't. But I think we'll see more in the future.
Yeah, because Ryan was teasing a Conrail GP40 was on its way.
Well, and they wouldn't let dealers make a custom run of it, so that was kind of my thought. I was like, okay, well they're going to put them in the volume 2, but
yeah.
Now I did hear somebody say about they were going to do a couple small releases in the next coming months. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but
All right, let's move to the 261.
Yeah. Now there's a good looking engine.
Newt just joined the chat.
Newt, how's it going? I like the enthusiasm, Newt. How's it going?
So I don't know if it was mentioned in your live stream, but call me out if I'm wrong. But they are planning to make a 250th scheme variant, the one that they did this past weekend. It was just that Lionel was not made aware of it until after they submitted their renders, and they're planning to do another one as well.
Right? Yeah. No. You're correct. Yeah. So, at least from the streams that I looked at yesterday, and even yesterday, me and Jeremiah might have talked about it briefly. I think we did. But at least for the other streams, I don't know. Oh my God, we have 33 people watching. Thank you guys so much.
We got Sedanos in here.
William Colina, that's a good friend of mine. What's up, Will?
Will, how's it going? But yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm really considering on swinging this entire set.
I can co-sign on that. That's a good looking set. I really like the 261 engine. I don't think I'm going to be doing it in this catalog, but I mean, I really appreciate them bringing it back. I appreciate the features. I don't know if this thing's going to have whistle steam, but obviously it's got the pop and the cylinder steam, which, I mean, that's something I don't understand why Lionel doesn't offer that in almost every catalog. Like, why can't at least one legacy engine per catalog have cylinder steam?
And the other
thing I want to add to that as well is because the last time they did cylinder steam, that being the GS series, they had their own sound system, specifically sound set for the cylinder steam. I wonder if they're going to carry that over to the 261s.
Well, so for 261s, from what I remember, it's not reciprocating, so it's just a single whoosh sound that you hear. So chances are
it's going to be like unless they change the tooling, it'll be like the C&O, the Texas engines.
Yeah, the T1s, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can swing that one, and then so This one on top here, I actually really like. So I don't know if you've seen the prior run when they did this, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. What was it? The one that I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, or the one I'm kind of iffy on, is this one. It might just be the rendering, but it almost looks like it's like the colors are going to mix in a little too much, in a sense where they kind of like blend in. Like I don't know. You might know what I'm saying at this point, but I would definitely put my money on the Hiawatha one at top if I had extra money, and if I was really into Milwaukee Road. But yeah, so there's that. Let's see.
Yeah, those are sharp. Those are sharp for fantasy schemes. I got no complaints there.
Oh yeah. This one I'm really intrigued about, mainly because, okay, look, obviously, this is the engine itself is real, but the paint scheme isn't.
Oh, this would be a perfect set for identify.
Oh yeah. So I know people were saying that they're kind of worried about it, but I actually don't think they're gonna mess it up, just because if they did save some of their color swatches of UP Armor Yellow from their ES44s and some of the units, I think it'll do pretty well.
So while the 484 is a fantasy scheme, the passenger cars they're actually a prototypical design.
Yep, nope, you are correct.
Yeah. UP basically just got fed up with CNW's laziness on their track maintenance, so they said, "F you, we're going over to Milwaukee Road" in the late 50s. Yeah. So Milwaukee Road ended up doing City of San Francisco, City of Los Angeles, right up until Amtrak took over.
Yeah, and in case so, Larkin, do you know the story of the Milwaukee Road?
The meme or the railroad?
Just the railroad.
I know a little bit about it.
Well, there's a lot of good videos about it, but the more you research you'll kind of notice a reoccurring thing where they just make the dumbest decisions possible.
Man, they had some really cool, innovative ideas, like the electric Pacific extension, which, if it was still around today, not only would it still be electrified, but I think they would have expanded on it, just because that part of the region would have viewed it as a progressive style of railroading. But yeah, they made some stupid moves.
Well, so one of the highlighted stupid moves, I would say, is during the 1970s oil crisis. Instead of keeping their electric lines, they decided, hey, this is a great time to invest into diesel. Huh? You can't make this stuff up. There's a couple documentaries that point this out.
Was trying to buy them before they abandoned their Pacific Coast extension. Just unfortunately, back then, Interstate Commerce Commission was lazy and slow.
Yeah. But
now back to the catalog, guys. One thing I will say that's really nice, that thank God Lionel finally got the memo on, was at least letting us know what engines are going to be gloss and what engines are going to be dull coat. So thank you for that.
I do appreciate that. Because it's like, I don't know, if you were going to do like certain paint jobs, like at least certain finishes, I feel like people should probably know that. But at least they better now than later, I suppose. So
yeah, that annoyed a lot of people in the last couple of catalogs.
Oh yeah.
And it seems like preservation and excursion engines, they've really been on a kick of painting them glossy lately. So
yeah, which, I mean, you know, it's, to me, I don't mind it as long as it's not like too stupid shiny.
Ooh, kudos to them for putting the gloss on the other Milwaukee Road 484 Survivor.
Oh yeah, the 265.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's at IRM currently.
Mm-hmm. It was formerly Milwaukee, Wisconsin display engine.
So the 268, I do really like the design of it. So to mine, so from what it's saying, this was the S2 livery that it was like as delivered, I suppose. So they basically took that and just carried it over to the S3, which I think is pretty cool.
That's clean. I think that's a sharp engine.
Oh yeah, and then you got your blacked out version with the 264 and with the matte finish. Ah yes, Russian decapods.
Okay, so as soon as I saw this, I thought of three people. Will 2926. I thought of you, TrainMan Dan, and the other person was Western Maryland Jake. Because I was like, oh, this might be a good catalog. But I did not realize that they were going to throw in Whistle Steam.
That's news to me.
Yeah, but no price change too. That was a nice surprise.
Yeah,
which, I mean that's better, So
especially post tariffs too.
This is your best bang for the buck in the catalog, I think.
Oh yeah. What was it? So if for some reason you're wondering, oh, which one is he gonna get? This one, the DT&I. Now,
hopefully they get the headlight right for this model.
Yeah. So the only thing that does really need to be fixed on this is that you'll see it's like gray on here. It's actually supposed to be black, at least from the research I've done. So I'll have to talk to Lionel about getting that fixed. And the only thing I'm confused about is I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a smoke box door handle here. But
it looks like that there is like a handle on there.
Yeah.
Just rendered doesn't make it look the greatest. Because you see it right there. It's like it's there, but then it's like disappears. I don't know if it's just hidden behind.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like a mistake that they made, or I don't know. There could be a number of reasons. But
so the other, go up to the features because I'm curious. I've not seen anything about it saying whether it'll be a wireless tether or a wired tether for this go around. Renderings don't seem to help.
So to my knowledge, it should be a wired tether. And you know what? I think is so. For me personally, this is kind of like the more, I guess, complete featured locomotives of this size, because you've got your regular stack smoke, you got whistle steam, and you got a swinging bell. I'm like, you know what? I don't think I need to ask any more of that at that point. I just need those three things, at least for a locomotive like this.
Yeah, it's got great options, and I really like. I don't know what railroad that one on the bottom left is, but it's got a dog box tender, so I think that's pretty cool.
Someone said
the Missouri Pacific, yeah.
But I'd like to see some custom runs of these come out. I really, if anybody's listening, I would really like one of these in Atlantic Coastline.
Oh yeah,
I'd be interested in something like that.
I'm trying to think. Lionel didn't make them the last time they did the Russian decapods. I don't think so.
They did Seaboard and they did Frisco.
Yeah. No ACL. MTH had done it years ago, but no Lionel.
No. I do like these two.
The same too, because if you guys remember the first run of the Russian decapods, they had the extended back on the tenders, but it looks like all of these are going to be the same standard tenders.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm definitely. Oh yes, the E6s are back. So now, the reason why I'm really excited for these is because when Lionel did these last, oh my God, it was bad. The paint was so bad, and I just couldn't stand it. I had to sell it. But now with the corrected colors, I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna get my my 460 back. And in the next page, you're gonna see like a wild looking set that I'm like, I really want to get, sort of thing. But now the E6s are back. Let me pull the page up. Got number 460 here as well. I guess the Lindbergh special, and then I think that's its either 1930s or as his appearance in at Strasbourg. And then you get your other number here as well. I'm trying to think. I still haven't done like a speed test on these. But I think probably the next time, when I get this, I'll probably just go, all right, we're going to crank it all the way max and see how fast it actually goes. But so there's that.
Yeah, excited to see these, and also another custom run idea. If anybody in the custom run world is listening, a small railroad that I really have taken an interest in modeling lately ran on the eastern shore of Virginia. It's called the New York, Philadelphia, Norfolk, and it's actually they merged with the PRR in 1920, but they were very heavily PRR funded and influenced. So most of their locomotive roster was PRR engines. So they actually had two of these Atlantics, and I think that'd be really cool to see those done. If anybody listens.
So so that brings me to a question. Like, out of curiosity, that railroad you're talking about, was the locomotives kind of like appeared something like how the Pennsylvania seashore lines looked, where they just had like the script lettering and they kept their Brunswick appearance, or was it something completely different?
Hard to say. All the pictures are black and white. From my understanding is that they were black. Some of them were Brunswick. Some of them were black. Their lettering on the tenders were really cool. When they got like nice gold striping around the outside of the tenders, they were actually pretty good looking. So if anybody's interested, I got some pictures. Hit me up.
Yeah, I was gonna send me those. I'd be interested.
Yeah.
Let's see. So let's go back to here. And for those that like Strasbourg, there's that. Not for me personally, but there's that. Here's the cars I was talking about.
460 ever run in Strasbourg? Just out of curiosity, you might know.
As far as I know, if it did not.
The only Atlantic that ran on there was 7002.
Yeah. So, that's hypothetically, it probably would have happened had they kind of invested more into it, I suppose. But I'm probably going to get this car, most likely, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, nice looking car. And from what I'm hearing, these green parts of the windows, they're supposed to be translucent, where you can see through them. So that's going to be awesome. Now this set, woo! I don't know. So for me personally, like, it is so wild looking that I kind of want to get it. And before you say it, it was an actual train, and supposedly it was painted just like this. So I'm like, how can I buy? So I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on this set in particular?
Zoom in on the engine. I don't think I took a good close look at this. What's the deal on this?
Yeah, I got you. Let me. Okay. So you got the oil lantern here, and then instead of like the keystone, you got like the circle.
Gotcha. That's great.
Yeah. And then
are they all going to have white walled wheels?
White walled?
Seems that way. It looks like all the offerings have white wall wheels.
So my guess is that that's just like the silver that's in like just the wheels, like for the models. But in terms of white walls, I'm gonna assume no, but that's probably something I could probably ask Lionel about.
Yeah, it's just the way the renderings look. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. The real draw for me is the cars. It's like, whoa. So I don't know about you, Dylan, but this is definitely a wild and colorful consist, to say the least.
Yes. My wife would call it a Christmas train. Anything green and red is a Christmas train.
Yep.
That's what I was kind of thinking too. But even though it looks like it's not. So I'm just like, If I got another Penske, passenger train, I would definitely consider getting this. The
I would
problem is
probably
just trying to
wait.
swing it.
I'd probably wait till those cars came in before I dove on those.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you on that too. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll see on that. Let me go back here. Oh, yeah, there's that set. Oh yes, Great Northern. That's one of my other favorite railroads. So from what it looks like, they actually did a more proper job on the headlight. So that should turn out pretty decent.
The color's going to be so wrong.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess it won't be terrible. Like, I guess to give an example, when they did the Legacy Y6Bs, did you ever see like the Great Northern variation by chance?
I did. I've seen it in person as well.
Yeah, it's not horrible. I mean, I think they could go just a tad darker. But that's just me. But let's see. And they're using what looks like the brass hybrid tender from the Santa Fe.
Huh.
That or it's a brand that or they just took one of the USRA tenders and just modified it, which that'd be pretty cool if that's the case.
Well, hey guys, as much as I want to keep on chatting here, I need to go ahead and bow out a little early.
No worries.
So, yeah.
Thanks for joining.
Good seeing you, Dylan.
All right, buddy. Take care of yourself. Good seeing you.
Yeah. What was it? But yeah. Again, I'm kind of curious how the color of these are going to turn out.
Right. Yeah. Will they even match the engine?
Right. Well, I mean, was it? It's not so much that will they match the engine. It's rather of will the color even look correct or good.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so Dylan, I don't know if you were watching a stream, but made a wild joke last night about the one at the top, the one Atlantic at the top left. If you could take a wild guess what I'm thinking.
What's the joke on that? No, you got me beat.
Okay, so on this show, we like to get kind of goofy and wild, and so it says Rock Island, but there's another name that pops in my head.
See where you're headed with that.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Cock Island, in case you're wondering. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that's where I was going.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like just this weird joke that kind of started with some of my buddies in the club. It's just I don't know. I can't get that out of my head. It's just so absurd. And it's kind of right there if you just replace the C with an R.
It ain't hard.
With a C. Yeah.
What's the one on the bottom? I like that it's all blacked out.
Oh, wait.
It's Chicago Northwestern.
It is. It's hard. It's hard to kind of get like a better view just because it's like, I guess they don't have design where you can just zoom into a specific area.
It always cuts the page up. But yeah, that one looks good. I like that.
Oh yeah. Some New York Central. Now, for me personally, I think would have been what I would have immediately got this locomotive in New York Central if it was like the more early 1900s version where it's got like the Russian iron blue and the cantilevered headlight. New York Central and Hudson River, if you're wondering. Like, do you remember the 4-6 silt that they did in that paint scheme?
Yeah.
Where they had, so basically like that, the Hudson River, New York Central had Atlantics like that too. So okay. I'm actually kind of hoping that someone does a custom run of that in particular. I would probably buy that as well.
Yeah, that's clean. This set's good looking too, man. I like those passenger cars and that white. I don't know, something about that white baggage car is doing it for me. That's good looking.
Oh yeah. So funny enough is that this set in particular, it's actually a semi-Michigan railroad which it's supposed to model the Lakeshore Michigan Southern, which for the most part, it ran basically on the shore of, I'm trying to think. It's not Ontario, it's Lake Erie. So basically run on the shore of Lake Erie.
Mhm.
What would later become the water level route. And then it would cut straight up to Michigan eventually.
Okay.
So, but that was kind of like the rough map of Lakeshore Michigan Southern, but still really cool. You know,
Oh, it is cool. It'd be a nice set.
So
will that one. I think that's going to be a killer set too.
Oh yeah, I do like just how different this one looks, just from a detail perspective. Like you got the Vanderbilt tender.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. I think that's an oil lamp at the top of that. You got the centered number plate. That should be interesting.
Definitely. Yeah, that's going to be a nice engine.
Cars look nice. Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a pretty good one. So
there we go. More CSX.
So when it comes to CSX Heritage units, I do not like these, just because of like how they were so close to just painting the entire thing at that point.
Yep. Yeah, I don't get their thought process on it, but I mean, I appreciate them doing it. It's better than not having them at all. And I will say this: I think that Seaboard one is hot. I do like the Seaboard one.
I do like that one as well. I think there's like 2 more in the catalog. I could be wrong. Another good one is the Georgia Railroad one. That actually looks pretty good.
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
Yeah. That's not bad. And so is the one the L&N is pretty decent looking too.
Yeah, so that one surprisingly isn't too bad for how that looks. But again, at that point, they were like 70% about to get to the front. I'm like, just paint the whole thing at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I somewhat get it. You know, they're trying to say, you know, here's the present and this is the past, and you know, I get all that. But yeah, just paint the whole thing. It looked a whole lot better.
Oh yeah.
Now these are tough. These are not.
So I'm not an NS guy, but if I was, I'd probably just get all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the caboose too, but you know, that's that.
I'm good on the $180 caboose, but the engines are nice. I mean, definitely these are tempting. These are definitely tempting.
Oh yeah, I thought they were ET44s was good for a second.
No, they're ESs. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, so I would actually argue this is a fade transition done right, or at least the way they designed it.
Yes. Yeah, the way they did these, I mean, kudos to them. These are really sharp paint schemes.
Yeah, it's like I think
and
it's just more
gone either way. Like you could have kept the Tuscan and gone all the way back, but you know, I actually kind of like this. I think it was a good call on their part.
Oh yeah. So I mean, like I said, this is when a fade is done right, at least for me.
Now, what's concerning as far as the Lionel goes on this is that the fact that the colors don't even match in the book here. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen?
Oh, sure. I just noticed that. Yeah. So the only thing I'm probably thinking is I think it's just because of the rendering. I'm sure the colors itself are the same, but then again, stranger things have happened.
Yeah, sure, and hope is 2 different things.
Yeah. So, all right, next one. Got some ace units. This is striking.
Yes,
I love that.
Gorgeous one. And I've seen the real one. It is phenomenal.
It's one of those things where, okay, if I found, I'm in this weird spot where like I really want it, but obviously there's more things I really want. But if I found it for a really good price, I'd probably get it.
Oh yeah, it's good looking.
So Dylan, I don't know if you looked at the catalog fully, but what's crazy is that they're selling 2 separate BNSF SD70s and this, and then they have another set that has 2 more.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
so you can get 3 power. One catalog's got 3 powered SD70 BNSF in there. So
yeah. So I mean, I'm really tempted just to get maybe one more ACE just because I'm like, well, there's 4 of them, so that's because I already have 2 right now, so I'm like, I should try to swing one.
no, you should get the set farther in the catalog.
Yeah, I thought of that too. So, I mean, so this one, so it's it's the employee assistance program. It's not bad, but here's the thing, Dylan. I hate the how they did the flag design. They just took it away from the front. It looks so stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I guess unpopular opinion. I'm not a big UP guy, so Armor Yellow doesn't do it for me. But yeah, I don't know. This engine just it's okay.
Yeah. Bring back the flags at the front.
Yeah.
Same thing here.
Same thing there.
This one's interesting.
I'm sure Dashing Dan knows what that one is. I don't know anything about that, but cool paint scheme.
Yeah, I think it's Quebec Northern something. It's a Canadian railroad.
Something or another. And
this
that thing,
fun.
that's sharp. That's sharp.
So it's not in America a 250 or 200th. It's their Mexico and U.S. relations anniversary unit. It's pre-merger.
To commemorate us. I think somebody on one of the other streams, I was like, yeah, it was to commemorate us to stop killing each other. So
yeah. Well, not entirely wrong on that. Anywho, now this is a interesting set.
Definitely.
So supposedly BNSF, they did like some experimental run where they had like a fuel tank between the two. Like, so you know how Florida East Coast that they kind of do the same thing too, where they're down at where they'll basically have 2, let's say ES44s or SD40s, and then in between it they'll actually have like a fuel tank.
Yeah, I've never seen it done in person. I didn't know that was a thing until I saw this in this catalog here.
Yeah, I mean, the concept itself, it's kind of still around, just in a very few select railroads. But at least for BNSF's case, it was more experimental. Though obviously, I haven't seen them any pictures of them doing it now. So I think it was just kind of like a one and done, as in they tried and it just didn't make sense for them, I'm guessing. So.
Yeah. Now, as far as the hobby standpoint, I mean, I can appreciate the fact that they're giving you 2 powered SD70s in this. This is a pretty nice set, and I mean, obviously, if you're a BNSF collector, at least this engine is a little bit different. I think it's got like the natural gas markings on the side of it, so even if you already have BNSF SD70s, this set will give you something a little bit different. What I don't appreciate is that all these are all line scale cars except for the beer cars.
Yeah, I mean, so I do like just these cars just because they're more plain Jane and kind of what you see more of around. But in terms of like, it's weird because sometimes I'll buy sets just for like one particular car and then sell the rest. So I'm like, but at least in this case, I'm like, do I do it? Sort of deal. So
it's a cool set. There's no doubt about it. Like I said, to me the cars are a little bit of a disappointment just because, like I said, they're old Weaver cars. But
yeah,
if you like the engines, get it.
Yeah. Just get another drink. Anywho, next one. Yes, the U-boats.
See, everybody hates U-boats. I think U-boats are cool. So
I like them too. I mean, so Dylan, I'm gonna take a wild guess. There's probably no U-boats on this that catch your eye, but I could be wrong.
I do like the early CSX ones. I mean, it's not something that I would probably buy, but I do think that's a cool paint scheme.
Yeah, I mean,
Same thing
So
with the
what-
L&N. That L&N XR, that's a cool scheme too. But it's funny. This catalog definitely seems like a pretty big shot across the bow to some of the other manufacturers because it seems like we're getting a lot of repeats from stuff
Yeah.
that's been made recently by other manufacturers. So
yeah, I mean, so Dylan, in case you're wondering, I'm a huge Sioux guy. So yes, they do have a Sioux U-boat. I'm heavily debating whether to get both of those because I already have a set of Atlas ones.
Okay.
But I'll have to have you back on stream for like more of our regular nights and just show you just the entire Sioux collection. It's pretty insane.
Nice.
So but the only thing that's kind of holding me back is just like what's, I guess I would call it, the slanted Sioux logo instead of just like the solid. I guess you call it the solid
filled in
new,
black letters. Yeah.
yeah, but definitely different. Kind of sticks out.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. Like I said, I don't know squat about Sioux line, but I think it's a pretty good looking engine. Same thing with that Burlington above it. I think that Burlington's pretty sharp.
Oh yeah, they actually, this paint scheme in particular, they haven't done that since the TMCC days.
Wow.
So it's been a hot minute.
Well, there you go. Burlington collectors, get your money right.
So for me, I don't know. This one is like kind of like, I like UP, but it's like, I don't know. It doesn't. I don't need it, I guess.
Yeah, it's not very exciting.
Yeah.
Then again, it is UP. So.
Yeah. So when it comes to CSX, I'm personally not huge into like, I guess it's called I'm trying to think. I don't know the name for like the first one. I guess they modeled.
Yeah, this is. I like to call it like the transition era. This is like, when CSX, the merger finally happened or whatever. So it's like their early paint schemes. I don't know what you want to call it, but I don't know. I like the paint scheme. I think it's clean.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not huge into it. I don't hate it, obviously, but at least for me, I prefer the YN2, or I guess like the one where it's got like the yellow nose at front,
yep,
the blue and the gray, that sort of one. At least for the U-boats. So, but
good offering. I like it.
Oh yeah, this one's kind of interesting. Department of Transportation.
Yeah, it's like a demonstration unit. So I mean, that's cool. Any collector can have that because I guess that would have went anywhere.
Oh yeah. And then we got the L&M, which this one's always kind of a unique one to kind of come across whenever I see it. Like in just, let's say I'm like looking at muffins and I'm like, oh, that locomotive, that's kind of cool, or just anywhere else. And it did exist, believe it or not. So.
Yeah, that's a real deal. There was, I think the story was it belonged to a railroad. They were building a dam or something like that, and then it was after they finished with it, they sold it to L&M.
Yep, that's correct. I don't know what dam, obviously, but
yeah,
it came from a railroad that was working on that. All right,
yeah, pretty cool. I think Atlas just did that not long ago.
So, we're getting into Michigan territory.
Yeah, this is above my pay grade here.
Oh yeah. So if this is the color it's actually gonna be, which that's debatable, then this will be pretty good looking.
Yeah.
But got a huge set of cars you could easily get, and then if I remember, they also did some more of these cars some time ago as well. So you could basically get an easy 25 car train if you got every single Detroit Edison car.
Yeah, and that's a good set too. And then they give you the option to have a second unit. I mean, you get the whole set. You definitely have something there. And those rotary gondolas are they're great cars. I think that's one of the few Lionel cars I really like.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Yes, SD40-2s and
-2s.
So I if I didn't have the MTH ones on order, I would immediately get these.
Yeah, that's a great offer. And that is like my favorite Santa Fe paint scheme.
Oh, easily. Got your Conrail.
Yep, Conrail. The GATX leasing looks good. I mean, these are nice offerings. I mean, I'm a 40-2 guy. I love the SD40s. So.
Oh, same here. I love them too. I think the craziest thing is that they're still kicking around right now.
Yep. Yeah, there's an old horse, you can't put them down. I mean, but look at that MKT, man. That's a wicked paint scheme on that.
Like I thought, like I saw that, I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
that is sharp.
If that thing looks anything like that rendering, that's going to be a pretty nice unit right there.
Oh yeah, I think my main concern is really just the green, honestly.
Right.
I think the yellow should be fine, but the green that's kind of my concern, just of if it's going to be way too green or not. But we shall see. Rock Island.
Rock Island. I think it's good. Rock Island was really bright. I don't know if that color's supposed to be that damn bright. That thing looks very red.
So I'm not too well versed into Rock Island, but I will tell you this is that the Rock Island, they had many shades of red. A lot of them.
Yeah.
So you could
we all get so hung up on colors, but it's like people always ask me that about N&W Tuscan, and I'm like, well, it depends on how old the car is. I mean, freshly painted Tuscan is not the same as a year or 2 years or 10 years. It just that color fades so bad. So I don't know if there is a wrong shade of that color.
Well, actually, no. Out of curiosity, since you're more of an N&W guy and a volunteer for 611, when you guys, I guess, paint 611, is it usually like a different like paint, or is it always the same can?
No, we've got a code mixed up. It's been the same one since they've used since the 90s.
Okay.
Yep.
And that also brings
hopefully it'll be getting a new paint job. I'd love to say next year, but definitely 2030 our boiler ticket's up. So when we do the full rebuild, it'll definitely get repainted.
Yeah. So kind of like a real quick thing. One thing I kind of, always thought was like when they would do the inspection, like, oh, 1472, that's how long it takes. I'm like, no, that's just how long it's good for.
Yeah.
It's the other way around. But I'm trying to think. So correct me if I'm wrong, but did N&W have two different Tuscans, or are they just the same? They just appear different depending on the age. When you look at old photos?
100%. Yeah, it's just the age. They just appear. Yeah, it was always the same color code. It just got, the sun fades that color so bad.
I had a feeling of it because it's weird because when you look at these photos, they almost look semi-new, but not quite. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. But anyway, back to the catalog.
That's nice. I know the Seaboard guys are gonna eat that up. That's a good looking engine.
Right. So I'm trying to think. I think Larkin was Larkin that was saying is that the color is supposed to be a little lighter, at least for Seaboard of this particular era.
Yeah, I believe he's right. That does. Now that you mention it, that does look a little dark for Seaboard gray.
Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't be too hard to change, but that's if you start bugging them. But
don't hold your breath.
Yeah. So, but interesting unit.
Yeah, I like that.
GP18s.
Yeah, these are. I mean, I'm telling you, everybody's not talking much about these. I am very excited about these engines, and believe it or not, my only definite order out of the catalog is on this. Is in this run here.
Is it the Norfolk Southern?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I had a feeling.
Yep, I love that little engine. Like I said, it ran, not too far from where I am. There's pictures of it in Chesapeake, Virginia. So it's that's a cool little engine. I think I'm gonna get the 17.
Trying to think. So in terms of Norfolk Southern, this to my knowledge, this is actually different than the modern one that most
correct.
People know.
Yeah. So this is early. This is Norfolk Southern before Norfolk Southern was ever thought of. So Norfolk Southern was a short line that operated in the Tidewater region of Virginia, and then down a little bit into North Carolina. And eventually they were, consumed into the Southern, and then, consumed into, Norfolk Southern once they merged. But yeah, so this would have been like this locomotive here. This paint scheme is like 1970s era.
Yeah, I'm so out of curious. I mean, I don't know much about this railroad, but like, when did the railroad actually start? Off the top of your head,
I'm gonna Google that because I don't want to tell you the wrong answer. But yeah, I want to say.
I'm gonna guess like mid 60s.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like late 50s, early 60s.
Let's see. I'll probably go on that same track as well. Looking at Google.
Yeah, look it up. 'Cause I hate telling people the wrong answer, but I don't know for certain.
Norfolk Southern.
Because they actually have other paint schemes than this. They also had like a more of a red paint scheme that I think a lot of people know it. That's the one that's on the Heritage unit.
Southern of Virginia. Let's see. So it's giving me just the what is it? The history of the modern day Norfolk Southern.
Yeah. Now look up the original Norfolk Southern.
Okay. Virginia. Start. Well, Dylan, from what it's saying, 1870.
Okay.
Now it was at a different name at that time, but
yeah, I knew that. I knew they had merged off of like a Civil War era railroad, but I didn't know exactly when. Like I said, don't verse me. I'm not the biggest expert on this. I tell you, I don't know if he's in here, but my buddy Chesapeake John would definitely. He's in Joker's Discord. He would definitely have all the answers to that.
Oh yeah. I mean, so like just from the appearance of this, I'm like, okay, it might have been like a short-lived railroad, but no, it's been around for a minute.
Yeah, no, it was around for a long time, and they served a vital line. Like I said, I'm really into Virginia Railroad history, and it's kind of cool because Norfolk Southern actually was a direct connection with the N&W, and they ferried cars from. So I don't know if you know that New York, Pennsylvania, and Philadelphia railroad I was telling you about earlier. Once they merged with the PRR in 1920. They would the railroad never changed. They would run cars, from Philadelphia down the Eastern Shore to a city called Cape Charles, Virginia. And when they got to Cape Charles, they put all the cars on barges and they floated them across the Chesapeake Bay to Little Creek, Virginia. And Little Creek was the terminal that Norfolk Southern managed. And so Norfolk Southern would then take it over to Portsmouth and Norfolk to merge with the N&W. So it's a kind of one big chain.
Interesting.
Yep.
And then,
whenever I build my forever layout, I've got it in my mind that I'm definitely going to have this scene on my layout. I want to build a barge, like take a yard and make it look like a barge, so that I can have cars, say they were coming.
I will say the layout that you have in your videos, I do like it still. Regardless.
Yeah, it's best I can do. I mean, I got to share this space with my daughter. So this is playroom / train room. So the trains had to go up.
Ah, dang. Wait, you insinuating you teared the layout down, or just a different place?
No, the layout's above my head.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, if you look up behind me, yeah.
Okay.
It's a shelf. Yeah, it's a shelf layout.
I didn't realize it was that high up. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's way up there. This room has really tall ceilings, so I mean it's probably 10 feet in the air on the ground.
Okay.
And now, if you're asking, yes, I've dropped an engine from up there.
Okay. No, so this is what one of the things I'm curious about. How big is the tripod, or how tall is it?
The tripod? No, I am the tripod.
Oh, so you just do this?
I get up on that.
Oh, okay.
I get up
That's
on that
still kind of
ladder.
fun.
I have to sit. Yeah, anytime I run trains, I have to sit on top of a ladder and then try to hold the remote and video at the same time. It's quite the process.
Oh yeah. I mean, in a way, your layout kind of reminds me of like some of the hobby shops or even some restaurants where they'll have like a train go up around and they have all like the scenery. Yours, I would argue, is a little more detailed than those, but still.
Yeah. Well, that was my whole thought. Is like, it was never supposed to be a layout. When I got back into this thing a couple of years ago, I'd had trains from when I was a kid, so I was like, oh, I'm just going to go build a shelf and put one loop of track up there and just to have it to run trains. And of course, that spiraled into what we have now. And but I never ended up doing two loops, because I wanted to save the space for scenery so that I could actually have a little bit of a layout up there.
Oh yeah, I mean, in a way, if you kind of like more operation in terms of like switching out engines and doing different scenarios, that can kind of be to your benefit in some way.
Yeah, and that's why I did it the way I did. So my track wise, when I have like a station platform, so it wise before that. So I've got two parallel tracks there, and then on this other wall beside me here, there's a siding there that runs the length of the wall. So like I said, I wanted to have the siding so I could do a little bit of operations and switching and make it more than just running trains around a circle.
Oh yeah. But here back to the catalog before we get more sidetracked.
Yeah.
So I wish Lark was still here because this is the engine he should get.
That is also the engine that I might get. I mean, I'm really like I'm definitely gonna get that Norfolk Southern, but I might get the Seaboard too.
It's kind of that paint scheme where it's like I don't know. I like it, but I'm not a Seaboard guy. So it's kind of like.
But I'm not a big Seaboard collector either. I mean, obviously I like East Coast stuff, but hold on, I'll show you. I have I already have one. This is a Rail King SW1, but I just fell in love with this paint scheme. So I'm like, well, do I need the other switcher to match this? So.
Yeah, so at first it appeared like the I think Lionel did like a line chief version of that, but no, good for the clarification because I still kind of prefer Rail King, at least into their scale thing. Lionel has some things that are scale, but it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, that's always a good looking unit. But
yeah, that's a good looking paint scheme. It's a good look.
So if I were to get one, it'd be this one, Milwaukee Road, and I believe this is new, at least for tooling wise. For
obviously, I like the floating number boards on that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but the only reason I'm semi considering it is because I don't have a lot of switchers. The biggest issue with my layout is that there's not really a good place to do a lot of switching or really small runs.
Yep.
Because I like to do a lot of mainline runs.
Yep.
So, but yes, I mean, if I were to get one, it'd probably be this one.
Yeah, that's sharp. And I tell you, I mean, I don't like anything in the Northeast, but that is Boston and Maine or Boston, whatever the one on the top of this page is. That's a good looking scheme too.
Oh, the Boston, Maine, yeah.
Boston and Maine, yeah, I like that.
Oh yeah. CNO's kind of cool.
And the CNO. I mean, these are some good offerings. I mean, I got to give it to Lionel on these. I really like these little switchers, and I don't have a ton of switchers, but I do like them. They're cool engines.
Oh yeah. Milk cars.
Now this is the most ridiculous. I was waiting to get to this page. This bothers me so bad because
I saw the price. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, the price is crazy, man. Like, I mean, trust me, I get it. Like some of this stuff, the engines, they have to go up as technology evolves. But like this is the same tooling that Lionel's had for 25 years, and they have not changed a lick. And so why? I mean. And what's really funny is that, I don't know if you guys know, I work for part-time for my buddy Bob with Bob's Trains for You. He sets up as a vendor at York. And these damn milk cars, we can't give them away. I mean, he has to sell them sometimes for $25 and $30 a car to get rid of them. But Lionel's going to charge $150 here. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, you're like, what? If they're not going that fast, it's like, why charge more?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then like a lot of these have been done already. Like the A&P, I mean, I don't have one that I can put my hands on, but I have like 2 of those here. Like it's not like that's a new paint scheme.
Yeah, the one that I might get is the Suline one, of course, because I don't think that's ever been done before.
Yeah. I know the Seaboard above it hasn't been done, and I like that car. I would love to order it, but there is no way in slam hell I'm giving them $150 for that car.
No, I mean, look, obviously it's probably gonna be a little cheaper for dealer price, but still.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. $100. I'm not gonna give them $100 for that car. I mean, I'd rather take that money and go buy an Atlas Masterline car.
Yeah. Beer. Oh.
Yep.
Beer.
The old beer cars. Now these are nice tools. These are pretty good cars too. I've had a few of the beer cars. And I really like that Anheuser-Busch one. That thing's cool looking.
Oh yeah, and yes, I'm now made aware that Anheuser-Busch is it's one of the official licensing beers for NASCAR. So,
hell yeah, brother.
I'm not well versed in too much NASCAR. I play a bunch of games that relate to it, but in terms of watching it, nah. I'm gonna take a wild guess that you watch that too.
No, I'm not a huge NASCAR guy. I mean,
okay.
I got a couple drivers that I like Carson Hocevar. I think he's a pretty cool dude, but yeah, I mean, I'm not super into NASCAR. I'm a football fan, so.
So I mean, I'm more into football too, American football to clarify.
Yeah, American football, correct. Yeah,
because the cup the World Cup was just going on. But you know that Anheuser-Busch should be pretty interesting.
Yeah,
when that
definitely
comes out. Got Conrail. I'm not sure what that says in real life, but leasing unit here, graffiti.
Yep, graffiti car. The Santa Fe is nice looking too.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to think. I think this was done last run, but I could be wrong.
But what are they charging for beer cars now? I didn't look at the price of these.
140.
Whew. Yeah, Lionel's rolling stock, man. They're getting out of hand.
Yeah, I mean, so to be fair, I mean, even though it's expensive, hey, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. At least for me, like I'm like, well, at least it ain't third round pricing, but then again, we're still buying some products from them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big third rail guy, so I've got a pretty extensive brass engine collection. So I mean, I'd rather spend. I mean, the money's not the thing. I don't have a problem spending the money. It's just I want to make sure I'm getting what I feel like is quality for my money.
So I mean, the good thing about third rail is that there's actually a pretty decent time window when it comes to them making products, and like at least when they first announce it.
Yeah,
it really depends on like how many orders are fulfilled. I think
it does. Yeah,
they make it.
Yeah, a lot of that depends on how quickly he can put numbers together. But I mean, like you said, third rail stuff. It's like, okay, yeah, is it a $2,000 steam engine? Yes, but you can typically you have a year and a half, 2 years to come up with it. So
yeah, so I mean, it's kind of in that particular case where like, okay, that's not the worst thing. So you kind of have that decent spacing of time to do that.
Yeah. So. And Newt, yeah, I'm definitely, like I said, I told you on in Joker's Discord, I'm in for the fantasy league. Let's get it together.
Oh yeah. So I've never done a fantasy league before.
Oh man, fantasy makes you a better football fan. Because then you have to cheer for other teams. Because I mean, I'm a diehard Cowboys fan, but yeah, I love fantasy. I've been playing that for a couple years now, and it's fun.
No, now there's another rival I have to worry about now. I'm a Lions guy.
It could be worse. You could have said you were like a Philly fan. Yeah, if you're a Philly fan, I'd have to cut the stream off.
No. Okay, look, I'll tell you what, Philly, I can't stand. I just can't.
Yes,
the only time I could appreciate is when they beat Kansas City.
There's no time I can appreciate them. It's the worst team. They got the worst colors. They got the worst fans. They got the worst stadiums. To hell with Philly and their fans. How about that? Yeah. That's how I feel about that.
So, I'm trying to think. So, the one thing I'm curious because Virginia, they don't have a football team.
We got the Commanders.
We don't talk about them. Well, I should say the name is trash. I'm sorry.
Oh, the name is terrible. They're always the Skins to me, and it's like I hate it.
Same
Because,
here.
you know, that was like my most hated team forever. But it's like now I almost feel bad for their fans. Like I'm like they just took their identity. Like the rivalry's gone. It sucks. I hate that they changed that.
Like I'll be honest. Look, on my dad's side, there's like some I think Cherokee blood in the family.
Yeah.
So, and I'll be honest. Like, what was the issue with the Redskins? I'm like, I don't see the offense. Honestly, it's just. I don't know. It's stupid. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
And
for anybody and people asking, no, I'm not from Texas. I'm from Virginia.
You could see that's the thing. You could kind of confuse the accents of Texas and Virginia in some way.
Yeah. I apologize for all those who are listening. I know I sound like a bale of hay when I talk, so my bad.
Well, I should ask. Like, you sound like you came straight from the sticks.
Yeah, I am in the stick.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that makes more sense too. But
there we go. More overpriced bay window cabooses. Ton of them.
So there's nothing that I would buy, at least caboose wise, right now.
No, I mean I really like that Reading and Northern one. I mean I'm gonna have a hard time with that. But yeah, these bay windows, I'm gonna have to take a hard pass on these.
Actually, I just realized my phone went off, but that's okay. Speaking of Reading Northern, do you want me to show you my Reading Northern collection real quick?
Yeah, why not? I think we're about through the catalog. I think everything left is all like line scale cars and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we could take a quick glance. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
the only one that catches my eye is the Milwaukee Road, but
yeah, I like the Norfolk and Western, but not for that price. They like said these are all ex-Weaver cars. Same thing with these tank cars. I do like the Hooker one though. The Hooker, like I'm a Hooker tank car kind of guy, so I like that.
Yeah, I do. I think it'd be kind of fun to have at least one. Like for me, I do like these, just because they're kind of plain Jane.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with a black tank car.
Oh yeah. And I think these are line scale as well.
They are.
Yeah.
Yep. It's all ex-Weaver stuff. It seems like now Lionel's just throwing a lot of that at us. It's like they don't give us a lot of their premier molds anymore. It's just all this line scale cars.
I do think the price should be a lot cheaper though.
Oh yeah, I mean these should be like $65 retail cars, and that's being generous.
Yeah. Grand trunk.
Yep. Now I do like that orange car, that CP Rail one. That's a cool looking car.
That's kind of like one of the. I don't know. To me, I don't know if it's just me, but it's kind of trippy in a way because it's like it starts out black, then it goes to the orange circle, and then it's just multiple oranges. I don't know. It's like kind of weird to me.
It's cool looking though. It's different. I like it.
Oh yeah. When you get your Frisco Santa Fe, and I've never heard of this one.
Nope, not a clue.
I'm sure there's a story behind that one.
What's bad reefers? The Hormel one's cool.
Oh yeah. Still, it's, again, I think it should be a lot cheaper, but
yep. At least now they got the balls to like tell you. At least all the ones say line scale rolling stock at the top.
Yeah. I so wish this was scale.
They are scale. Those are cold ported rotary guns.
Well, they're standard though. That's why.
No, they're not. Those are full scale cars.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they never made the rotary gondolas anything other than full scale.
Huh. I might have to reconsider that.
Yeah, that's why they're $400.
Yeah. So, but these are all great.
Yeah, I did notice the NS ones up there. They I don't know what's going on with that. Like the logo is black, the car is black. I'm like, is this supposed to be like that?
So there's a couple sets that are flying around or were flying around when they did a batch where they did like a black on black.
Okay.
sort of thing. So,
well, maybe that's how it's going to be then. I mean, they're different looking. I wouldn't mind. I
Yeah.
mean, so I have a modern Coltrane, so I wouldn't mind having a set of those.
yeah, I mean, it's out there somewhere, and if my memory serves me correct, when I went over to see Horseshoe Curve a couple times when I was a kid, I could have sworn I saw that particular car at one point, or like this particular scheme. But that was a long time ago. So
Nude says those line scale cars should be $40.
you're not entirely wrong, honestly. So
No, that's about the most honest thing. But yeah, and look, these do have coal loads in them, so good on you, Lionel. At least they kept the coal loads in the rotary guns.
oh yeah, this one is wild.
Yeah, that's cool.
Kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, they're cool. I like that.
Somerset Railroad. That's
Never heard of it. Don't know what it is, but it's cool looking.
I'm trying to think. So someone sent me a photo of one in service. They do look sharp.
Yeah,
it almost strikes me as like something that's probably on the East Coast, maybe.
I don't know. We'll look it up. It's cool looking.
We'll take a look. Let's see. Somerset Railroad. Oh, it's New York.
Okay, there you go.
So that's interesting. So it was actually operated by CSX at one point. Interesting. I'll have to look more into that at some point, but neat looking cars.
Yeah,
Very
I
neat.
like them.
And then I am really tempted to get this.
Oh my god, that thing is awful. That is just terrible.
So it's okay. The reason why I'm tempted is because it looks so not bad, but wild or just out there. I'm like, I kind of want to buy it.
It's trippy. I'll give them that.
Yeah. I mean, pretty straightforward with that. Got a single Aberdeen or AC and W. I think they have a car like that now.
Oh, I know a guy that's gonna have to order them. My buddy Bob, he's got all the other AC and W cars. He's gonna have to get that.
I'm trying to think. Not Bob Bueller, right?
Yeah, Bob Bueller.
Oh, okay, yeah. We know him quite well, in case you're wondering.
Oh yeah. Who doesn't?
Oh yeah. And so these cars in particular, these are basically just, there's a term for it. They're basically like running these to the prior sets that they made for the wood-sided passenger cars.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Chad, I'm gonna grab a charging cord. I'll be right back. My phone's gonna die.
Yeah, sure.
All right, we're good.
Alrighty. Let's see. I'll get back to it. Now, in case you're wondering, this is an actual consist that CN has or did have at one point.
Was that like their OCS deal or something like that?
I believe so. I think they still have these cars, if I'm not mistaken. What was it? But yeah, it's a neat set. I won't order it just because I already have a Canadian National set and just more like the maple leaf paint scheme, the green and black. So, I mean, I guess I get this point. Do we really need to go into like the line chief stuff or just kind of call it here?
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything beyond this part of the catalog. I'm not a line chief semi-scale guy. I mean, I think all their box cars that they make are overpriced. If we can just leave it at that.
Yeah. I'll call it.
All those,
I guess I'll call it there.
all the old, was it post-war mold box cars? They're getting out of hand with all that stuff.
Oh yeah. What was it? Oh yeah, I was going to show you some of my Reading and Northern stuff. Let me get my other camera going. So.
Oh man, the homie Big Rich is in the house. What's up, bro?
Yeah, he's been here for a hot minute.
Oh, okay.
He's got like a 16-hour shift at his place or where he's working. So
that dude does.
Like, woo! You know.
Dude said we missed the best Atlantic in the whole catalog. Which one is that, Newt?
Seconds.
Oh, North Pole Central. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there is some Polar Express stuff in the back.
Let's see. Let me get my camera set up. Where is it? There we go.
Dave's train says we need to go to the Halloween section.
Oh, that's right. I got to show you this. This is cool. Let's see. Let me go back to it. Catalogs. V2. Let me skip all the way there.
Halloween engine was good finally. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I definitely. I'm not a holidays collector by any means, but yeah, Halloween engine's pretty good.
Let's see. I'm skipping to the Halloween right now. Oh, I passed it. Okay. Let me.
William, the hat is a custom made hat that I had done. I'm actually. It's funny you mentioned that. I did these as kind of a trial run to see how they come out because I designed this logo that's actually on the 611 on the excuse me, that logo is on the auxiliary water tender. And so yeah, I did these hats as a run. So if anybody's interested, hit me up. I think I'm actually order some bulk ones.
Oh, skip. Did I skip? No. Okay. This I love. I love this. Wait, is it even? Oh, I forgot to put it on the stage.
There we go.
Not bad. But I love this.
Yeah, no, I do too. I think that's good looking. I mean, I'm glad to see them do something that wasn't, like all the other Halloween ones are really flashy. Kind of glad to see them do something dark, and
Oh yeah.
I think that's going to look good.
And I think this is an add-on diner to add on to the prior set.
Yeah, I was about to say I didn't see them offer any more of those cars. Is that based off something they've already done?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. No, the engine looks good. I'm like I said, not a Halloween collector, but if I did, that'd be the one to get.
Let's see.
And then the Polar Express big boys, but yeah, there you go.
I mean, so I'm
You
not
want my
huge into this,
I think
but
you want my honest opinion on it.
sure.
I don't hate it. Like I don't hate it at all. Like I totally get why they did it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it either, but I'm just not huge into it. What was it? Because I mean, look, it's kind of Polar Express. They've kind of slapped it on everything, which, to be fair, I mean, I can see why because it sells.
Yeah, it's Lionel cares about making money, and Polar Express stuff for whatever reason sells. And I mean that's why they ran the passenger cars 3 times now, and seems like every time they offer a premier engine, they put this scheme on it. So hey, what the heck? Why not the big boy? I think it's pretty decent looking.
This one's kind of neat.
Yeah, I actually didn't see that, and I don't think I made it this far in the catalog. Huh. Yeah, that's yeah. If you need a Christmas big boy, they got it. There you go. The good thing about these auxiliary water tenders is that if you got another engine you want to put them with, like they're not labeled
Right.
UT. That's like there's a black one for the Lionel Lines ones, and somebody brought up a good point. Is like that the flag comes off the side because it's a magnet, so you could really run that behind. That could be just a blank auxiliary tender to run behind anything.
Oh yeah. So the cars are fine. The engine is, I don't know.
I mean, that's better than that damn thing with the flags and the red, white, and blue stuff draped all over it in the beginning of the book. So
Yeah. I mean,
it's not terrible.
Like I said, yeah, it could be worse.
It could be worse. Am I going to buy it? Absolutely not. But
no, what he actually meant, guys, says yes, he will buy the entire set. I'm kidding.
not a snowball stand. I will sell every train I have before I buy that damn set. How about that?
What was it? These are always fun.
That shoot the missiles off of it? Yeah,
it does. Yes.
Missiles. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
That was like my favorite accessory when I was a kid. My first layout, just typical small, 36 curve layout. But I remember I had the missile station that shot at the boxcar to blow it up. That was like my favorite accessory.
Speaking of blowing up, you should get this.
Yeah, I don't think was at the fireworks stand, or is that no? That's a magic shop. Okay.
Magic shop. It blows up.
Yay!
But I mean, that's pretty much the end of the catalog.
Yeah,
I mean, there's that. But
so Dan,
anyways,
what are you ordering? What's your rundown on this book? What's your definites?
So my definites, Reading and Northern SD40-2, the semi-Centennial one. DT&I 210-0, but that's more of like if they can correct the color from it being gray to a black.
Yep.
On the boiler. The Pennsylvania 460, the E6 class, 442, and then I'm missing something else. Oh, I'm heavily considering getting the new 261 and the cars.
Oh wow, man! They had your number then this catalog, didn't they?
Oh yes. I'm trying to think. I'm considering on swinging the Liberty Bell NS SD70, possibly. Just because I seen it run when I was chasing the big boy in Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. And then I'm missing something else, and I don't know what it is. But those are the main ones that I can think of right now.
That's a pretty good haul. Yeah, I'm let's see, Alex. I know that the NS GP18. I'm definitely ordering that. And the other one is just deciding what I'm gonna do about these Norfolk Southern 250 engines. Do I get the Lionel ones or do I get the MTH ones? That's kind of my dilemma right now.
That's a tough choice because with MTH, the colors are going to be good, But with Lionel, is like it's kind of a toss up, but they still got some good models.
Yeah, that's tough because I mean I want Legacy, and it's kind of hard to see like over my shoulder right there. The other two modern diesels I have are both Legacy. They're Norfolk Southern Heritage units, so it's like I'd love to be able to run them all together, but I'm so scared Lionel's going to botch the colors. Like I see it coming.
Yeah, I mean, you could play it safe and just go when they come out, then you buy it.
Yeah, I think there'll be enough of them out. I may just wait. And then Jay at Third Rail is also talking about the reason I'm not ordering his is because he's doing just the SD70s and I want the ES44s. So,
Yeah,
but now there's, maybe that's a possibility in the future. I don't know. I'm not going to make any quick decisions yet, but mark my words.
Yeah.
One of these manufacturers, I'm going to get those two engines. I really like that.
You're going to get something basically.
I'm going to get something. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to get something.
Yeah. I'm actually curious, like, if there's something else that'll catch my eye in terms of a custom run.
Yeah. And that's the other thing. If somebody does an Atlantic Coastline decapod, I will probably be a buyer on that too. So if anybody's listening, I think that'd be a good custom to do on those.
Oh, and supposedly there's 2 more catalogs coming from Lionel at some point.
Yeah, I heard they were gonna do some like pamphlet style deals later on, which I got a feeling that's when they're gonna announce more Vision SD40s or GP40s.
Yeah, which I'm hoping they do some Sue, maybe some Grand Trunk, maybe some other rare ones, of course.
Yeah,
speaking
I'm an order on those. I got the chassis ones coming, the breakdown and the powered. So
yeah, speaking of Sue, I got to show you something real quick.
All right.
Just gonna
check the comments. See what's going on.
Okay. It's gonna be a little hard to see, but we'll try it. Possible. I don't know if you could see that.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn, your Sue line is my Norfolk and Western, I see.
Oh, yeah. That's the shit that I mean, I think 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. Almost 30 locomotives.
Wow, that's a ton.
Oh, yeah. And then Reading Northern is almost just as big. I got SW, or I think they're SW8s, SD40s, SD50s, and then some GP30s.
I see you're diesel heavy. So are you an MTH or a Lionel diesel kind of
guy? Kind of both, actually. Let me turn that off real quick. Get back to the camera. When it comes to buying either or, I kind of buy both. It just really depends on what road name I already have in either Legacy or MTH, honestly. That's kind of how I go about it.
Yep.
Like with Reading and Northern, I focus more Lionel. I'm trying to think. I think another good example. Like, let's say it's Pennsylvania. I usually go more Legacy. And then for MTH, at least for Great Northern, I tend to lean more MTH. So it really depends on the road.
Depends on the road.
You have the road and the existing operating system.
Yep, makes sense. Yeah,
so
before I had gotten a WTIU, I was Lionel heavy on everything, but then I got into MTH, and then I honestly, like, I don't think it compares as far as diesels go. I love the way MTH diesels sound over Lionel.
Oh yeah.
So that's kind of been my trend is like steam engines or Lionel, obviously third rail engines for steam, and then for diesels, I try to get MTH.
Oh yeah. So I guess speaking of third rail, when you ordered some of yours, did you go for some of them for like Blunami or just TMCC or
Yeah, all Blue Nami. The only thing I have coming TMCC, and I may upgrade. I mean, I probably will eventually, but the E8s are coming in. Actually, they'll be here tomorrow. I got a set of
Okay.
R from E8s, and so they'll be TMCC, but I'll probably upgrade them to Blue Nami, and then all my older third rail engines have all been upgraded to Blue Nami, and then everything I'm ordering in the future will be Blue Nami. So I'm a big Blue Nami fan. A lot of guys don't believe in it, but I do.
Yeah. So, but trying to think. Yeah. My mind just hit a blank. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. I happens all the time. Yeah, that's kind of my holdup, man. That's the other thing too. I'm gonna wait and see what Jay's next catalog has in it. And the good thing, like you said, is that third rail gives you plenty of time to put money away for this stuff. But yeah, I owe Jay a lot of money, so I kind of budget that into the rest of my pre-orders.
Oh yeah. Trying to think. I have heavily. So when he did the Frisco's, was it the 1522?
1522.
I want it. I really like that locomotive. It's the problem of trying to get the cash and try to have enough time to.
I'll say you got to get the whole set. You got to get the end, the 4-car set.
Oh, that's a different rabbit hole at that point. No, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
the engine possibly, but the set. Oh, I don't know about that.
Come on, man, get your money right. I'll trade you. At least you only got to get a 4-car set. So I've got a 5-car Powhatan Arrow coming, and then I've got an 8-car Pocahontas set coming. So
okay,
that's 13 third rail passenger cars, and they're probably going to come close to the same time. So
okay, well, it's trying to think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Jay he cataloged over in terms of each set? You can get 10 of them, or is it just the 8?
Oh, for the Pocahontas, I think with the add-on coaches, I think 10 or 11 cars.
Okay.
But I just did 8. I did the 4-car. Yeah, the 4-car, the 2, and the additional 2-car with the dome in it, and then I think I got 1 additional coach.
Yeah, I mean, could you get 2 extra more? Yeah, but I think at that point you could probably add just a baggage car or something to go with that.
Yeah. Well, see,
I'm the
thing about Norfolk and Western stuff is that I have so much of it. I'm very picky about what I buy now. So and I'm super prototypical, so it's got to be right. So nobody's really made the perfect head-end equipment, as far as baggage cars and RPOs. Weaver probably did the best job as far as an RPO car. But the baggage cars, I've actually been talking with Jay. We're maybe in the future down the line to get him to do some nice head-end stuff for all that. But yeah, everybody's got their railroad. Obviously, N&W is mine, and I'm real particular about it.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's some roads that I'm particular about, but I'm kind of one of those things where when it comes to Lionel interchange, if it looks cool, it grabs my attention. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah,
maybe I might buy it.
The problem is that that could be a rabbit hole. So I try my damnedest to just focus on 3 or 4 railroads. But every once in a while, you're right. I just see something, and I'm like, that's cool. I just got to buy it just because.
Yeah, I mean, to tell you the truth, I think I have about 24 different road names that I invest in or collect at this point.
Oh yeah, that's too much. I couldn't do that. I'd be lost in the sauce.
Well, the reason being
probably divorced.
Well, the reason being is because whenever I'm running trains, I prefer to have a bunch of different type of road names going by, just to kind of keep it fresh, and you're not seeing the same thing over and over. It's kind of like how you're seeing, I guess in a prototypical sense, not a lot of roads had a whole string of their own railroad. It basically was just a mixture of different road names of cars.
Oh yeah, definitely. Same thing with passenger trains. A lot of times passenger trains, they would just slap together what was there. So you'd have heavyweights mixed with streamlines, and you'd have different roads mixed together. And I think that's what makes it fun sometimes. Sometimes it's fun to mix and match. And
yeah, I mean that's kind of how I like to run things, like I like to see different things. Like I guess whenever I'm running trains, I'll usually have Great Northern on one loop, another one maybe Sioux Line, and then something else on the inner loop. And
Yep.
then you just have a bunch of different cars, kind of like this, where you just see a bunch of different road names. Because I mean, honestly, that's just how they ran it. They like, I don't know. To me, it'd be kind of stale if there was just one road name, one type of box car for like an entire train. At least for like box cars, there's some cases where like you have a unit train like coal cars or tank cars and
Yeah.
grain hopper cars. That's a different case. But in terms of just like box cars and kind of the more generic ones, to me it gets a little stale if it's like just the same thing for the entire train.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got to mix it. You got to mix it up, and I mean that's what makes it fun, especially with freight trains. You can get creative, and
Oh yeah. So, but I'll tell you what. I think we're gonna call it a night. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think you got some work tomorrow. I think so. I don't want to hold you up too long.
I do. 6 a.m. comes early.
Oh man. Well, I gotta get around that time too. So, I gotta get going as well too. So,
Right on, man. Well, yeah, I enjoyed it. I appreciate it. Sorry for being so late getting here, but glad
no,
we
that's
made it
good.
home.
I like when I was looking at my phone. I'm like, did he mean like he was getting on it at 9 or 10, or did like something happen?
No, it was work stuff, but I'm a truck driver by profession, so my hours are all over the place.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
So, but
Cool, brother.
Dylan,
Well,
thanks for
yeah.
coming back on or coming on. We'll definitely have to get you back on at some point for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, next time I'm take you guys up and show you what I look at here, and we can swap some collection stuff, and that'd be a good time.
Oh yeah, I mean, so I'm not sure if you noticed this, but we typically have a couple beverages,
Right on.
whenever we're streaming. So, right now I'm drinking like a Boston Lager right now.
Coke Zero guy during the week, but yeah, I'm
yeah.
with it.
Oh yeah, look, I was not expecting you to have the beverage like just before work. That wouldn't be a great idea, I would say.
Yeah.
For your line of work. So
yeah.
But I mean, but anywho, before we get sidetracked again, we're gonna call it a night.
Sounds good.
Dylan, thanks for coming on, and
thanks for having me, guys.
us.
And, like I said, go check out my YouTube channel, High Rollers Roads and Rails. I try to post somewhat regularly. I'm not always the best about that, but we do what we can.
He's got some good stuff. Go watch his stuff.
Yep. Thanks, brother. All right, man. We'll see you guys later.
All right. Take care. Have a good one.
All right.
And I think we'll be on probably next. I'm trying to think. I'd have to look to see if we're on next week, but I'm going to say yeah. Oh, no, actually, no. Yes, we are, because Gizmo Trains is actually going to be on next week.
There you go. Gizmo's a good time. You'll enjoy that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm curious how that's going to go. So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
All right, man.
Take care. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
See ya.